morning, Ginger Princess here. I thought I'd tell you why I wanted to start a vlog. It actually wasn't my idea, but it certainly appeals to my sense of vanity. I'm sure there's many people who would think I'm an egomaniac. I'm a ham in a lot of ways. It's ironic because I am very shy. I really am. I don't think I spoke for the first many years to anyone outside my immediate family. I used to be so shy. My uncle Bud would call from BC, and that was back in the days when phone calls were really expensive. I mean, I'm sure they are from certain places now, but it's a lot less because there's a lot more infrastructure out there. But yeah, so it was a big deal. My uncle and aunt would call from BC, and I absolutely adored them. I thought they were just wonderful people. But still, my dad would say, "Oh, your Uncle Bud's on the phone. Come and say hello." And I'd literally burst into tears. I was that scared to talk on the phone. Just, that's how shy. So yeah, ridiculously shy. Anyway, but the reason I took the suggestion to start this vlog was that ever since my dad died when I was 24, so 27 years ago, I've been upset that, well, I'm upset about a lot of things, but anyway, I'm really bummed out by the fact that we don't have any recording of him in the sense of a video recording. We don't have anything because back in 1992 there wasn't, I mean, yeah, there were video cameras and things like that, but not as prevalent as they are now, and certainly not phones like this that you could just make good quality videos with just a phone. So I have this kind of weird obsession with recording things and feeling like I want there to be stuff around for the boys, my sons, to see when I'm gone. And this is my way of leaving a record for them. And if anybody else is interested or wants to listen or thinks part of it is funny or whatever, that's great too. But this is kind of why I'm doing this. It's not just for my ego. It's also just so that, because the boys at this point, well, first of all, they're boys. And I know that sounds sexist, but they don't want to sit around and have deep, meaningful conversations about anything. I mean, even though Spencer's almost 21, well, not almost, he's going to be in November. He's not into that, sitting around, listening to me pontificate about things. And Cooper and Finn, also at 15, oh my God, they definitely don't want to hear me talk about anything. I'm lucky if they want to be in the same room with me. Generally, that includes me feeding them or giving them money for something. So sad. Anyway, they used to think I was a rock star, I'd show up at daycare to pick them up. They couldn't get to me fast enough. They'd come peeling across the daycare floor just like, "Mommy!" Throw themselves at my legs. They'd be hopping up and down like puppies at my ankles. They were so excited to see me. That's as close as I'm ever going to get to feeling like a rock star, And now it's like, Cooper basically just grunts in my general direction. That's our form of communication at times. It's devolved all the way to that. And they promised me, what's funny? They promised me when they saw Spencer go through puberty and into his teens and he got really, really mean and really, really just everything. I'd ask him, "How was your day?" "Fine." They promised me they wouldn't get like that. They said, "No, you know what, Mom? Spencer, oh my God, we're never going to act like that." So then when they got to that stage and I said, "Remember how you promised me you'd never act like that? Remember?" Yeah, no, not so much. I mean, they can't help it. My niece was like that too. She got to about Oh my God. We went out there one summer to visit them, and the boys, they were just before they turned 2 and 7. And she'd always been this really sweet little girl. And the last time I'd seen her, she was probably, 7 or 8 years old. And now she was like 15, 16. She was a jerk. Just a jerk. I remember we had a family dinner. She went in another room and closed the door and just refused to sit down and eat. I was like, what is going on? And then you think back and you think, yeah, I know. Being a teenager really sucks in some ways. It was really, really tough. It's not easy to do all that. Be popular. Yeah, like I was popular. There's a joke. Anyways, no, was not. Anyway, so yeah, that's the idea. I know that they don't want to listen to anything I have to say right now, but at some time in the future they might want to. Maybe. And if I'm not around by that point, then there'll be this. So, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Just a way to record all the glory that is me. Anyway, and the fact is I'm a writer. I mean, I freelance write, and I'm working on a novel. Yeah, I'm working on a novel. It's a classic. I'm working on a novel. I'm writing something. Yes. I'm terrified about it, though, because I just don't know how to put it together. I'm sure you'll hear much more about that from me later, but yeah, I'm writing a novel about me. Well, it's not me. It's a middle-aged woman, a woman of a certain age, going to Jamaica, finding love. What was I thinking? I know what I was thinking, but what was I planning? Nothing. I wasn't thinking ahead. That's my problem. Anyway, so yeah, I freelance write for the CBC. I write for the Faculty of Science at the university where I work. I'm pretty jazzed with that. I love writing, and there's not one thing about writing that I don't absolutely adore. Even the really tough parts I like, I mean, I don't like them, but I know it's part of the process, and I love the process. Yeah, right now, transcription is everything, and it's challenging. I love meeting new people and interviewing them and finding all about them. And I'm given that opportunity regularly because I have to interview researchers at the university or students. And a whole whack of those people, English is not their first language. So it makes it challenging, like super challenging. And kind of funny at times too. So, yeah, and that's a kind of a tough part, but I still love it. I still enjoy it. So this is part of the whole storytelling thing. I figured that's what I want this to be. I want this to be a storytelling kind of place, not just a place for me to drip and moan and rant about things. I want it to be a place where there are stories. That's why yesterday's first thing was story, about the dog, the hair on the plate. Anyway, so yeah, that's why I wanted to start a vlog, just to have a record and to maybe share things that might resonate with people out there. So I want to thank you for listening and watching, and if you're interested in what you've heard, or if you like the story about the dog hair on the plate, please subscribe and let me grow this little thing. Anyway, peace out. Have a great day.